Howdy, y'all. My name is Myra and I run a good kind of plan. I wanted to update you on what I am doing now with my planning. If you didn't know and you're new to this channel, welcome. I am so thankful that you have come across this channel where I hope you find joy and useful tips or just inspiration on how to plan. So, at heart, I am a simplified girl. I love their products. However, a couple of months ago, I went on this really intentional thought through what my life was, how I was spending my money, and I decided to cut back on a lot of things, including how I spent money on writing tools, notebooks, etc., etc. So, one of the things I had to cut back on was, unfortunately, but very grateful, just how I spend my money. And that includes all the awesome things. I went ahead and, I was finishing up my simplified planner, and I needed to come up with something new to use, something that was not going to be very expensive, something that was going to, if I liked it, that I was going to be able to buy again. And I actually had this notebook. I had purchased it a while back that I was going to, the reason why I bought it was because it was going to be a journal. I've been journaling a lot. And so anyways, I had it with me and I said, okay, well, this looks like will work. And so I went ahead and I grabbed the journal notebook at the time. And I just started writing. It's a 365-day notebook that you can use. And so I made it into my planner, my daily planner, because it has 365 days. Anyways, I had it with me. I started messing with it. I started using it in different ways. I started by doing a weekly view, to see if that was going to be something that was going to work for me. And then I moved to a daily. So every page had a day, but then I divided it into vertical lines or vertical sections, my task schedules, my home task, my personal task. And I may have a clip of that somewhere here. And it worked out great for me. However, I needed something a little different. With that being said, I started using all the tools that you saw here, which was my Zebra Myliner, my Tumble brush pen, and just a normal regular pen that I actually had already with me. With that being said, I'm also using my digital task app. And if you use Google Calendar or Google app, the task to do app, that's great. I just use Microsoft Task app because it comes with my job and it's already synced with my Apple phone. And so it just works well for me. Anyways, all this to be said, I said a lot. However, I want to give you a rundown of how I'm using both my digital and my paper calendar planner. I carry my phone with me 99% of the time while I am at work. And so what I do is, if I don't have my paper notebook with me, I will, insert all of the things that come up in my brain that I need to get done. The app that I'm using is Microsoft Task app, and it is really cool. You can insert tasks with reminders, with time alerts. If there's a task that you need to get done with mini tasks, you can add those subtasks. And for instance, it'll give you you have completed 0 out of 3 tasks or 1 out of 3 as you complete those. When you complete the tasks, you can also check them and it'll drag them down to the bottom, which I think it's super satisfying. And so if there's anything that I need to get done, I'll add the tasks to my phone when I get back to my desk and I'm sitting down to update my planner. I'll write them down just because I'm a paper person. And so it is super helpful to have both available. Again, planning is, to me, it should be the items to serve you instead of, like I don't know. I feel like when I started planning, oftentimes I would adjust the way my brain worked to the popular thing that was going on social media, or I would sort of put how my brain would work sort of off to the side so that my planning style would fit what was popular. And so it took me a hot second for me to realize that I need to make sure that my brain and the way my brain works needs to come before anything else. And so I am using the style. I am doing both of the digital and the paper planning because that is what works for me. I also realized that with what works for me, I need to have boundaries. And to me, at this time, the stage of life that I'm in includes my budget. And so I hope this video was helpful and was inspiring to you. And please let me know that you like it. I don't know. I'm trying to make more of these videos. I'm going to try to make more of these videos. I've got a life, so it's hard for me sometimes to sit down and film something, but I will absolutely try. Please let me know if you like this, if you want to see more of this kind of dual planning style, so that it encourages me to keep uploading them. I might add some budgeting stuff, I do planning anyways, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. And thanks for sticking around. Have a good one.